Viewers are depending on you. And you know who else needs a show to stay sane and alive? You. So stop fucking around. Do your show every day. I don't care how tired you are. Just go do your show. Don't skip them. Okay, bye. XOXO yourself. Okay, with that going, let's start the show. I really like this intro song. Let's put it right here above the We're Doomed board game. Welcome to today's show. Today is Thursday, April 16th, and we are all excited for tomorrow. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this stay-at-home order. I wake up, I have my coffee, I go to work, I gain 5 pounds. So, you know, it's a routine now. Sometimes I drink some alcohol. Anyway, that's just my life. Coronavirus continues to be a dick. 675,000 people infected and 34.5 thousand people dead. So really depressing. But Dr. Fauci is still around, so that's cool. I read that Boris Johnson is out of the hospital, and before he left the hospital, he was tested for coronavirus, and now he's negative, and he probably has immunity now. So I feel like he's a next level villain. This is the darkest timeline. I guess I could be grateful that at least Trump didn't get coronavirus only to survive, and now he'd be on television telling me every day how special he is for surviving and that he's a fighter. That I think that would just like kill me. Speaking of politicians, apparently there's a bunch of high schoolers who's petitioning Barack Obama to give a commencement speech for 2020. To those high school students who are doing that, I just want to say, get in the fucking line. All of us needs a commencement speech from Obama, okay? I feel like I deserve it more because I've been around more. So back off. Let's see, what else? Oh, this flashed up on my Facebook yesterday. The musical Fun Home is coming to your home. The Chicago's Victory Garden Theater will apparently be streaming this musical for 2 weeks. And I understand musicals are super expensive. I think they are, at least. And this is cool that we get to see theater live. But guys, this is a trap. What they don't tell you is that the fun in Fun Home or Fun House? Oh, Fun Home. The fun in Fun Home stands for funeral. And yeah, so the whole show takes place in a funeral house and funeral home, thus Fun Home. And spoiler alert, the dad in this musical, he's in the closet, and the entire musical is about his struggle to stay in the closet and how that poisoned his relationship with his entire family. So yeah, it's really sad and possibly triggering for people who are dealing with a lot right now. Anyway, so FYI. Let's see, what else? So I've been thinking a lot about an ongoing theme for this show. I realize when you do a daily show, all you're thinking about all day is like, what can I introduce to this show to make it more interesting every day? And the other thing is you have to forgive yourself if you're doing like crap one day. Because guess what? Tomorrow you get to do another one. Anyway, so today I was thinking when I was pooping, what I can do as an ongoing segment. I want to work on a segment called, does anyone remember that movie? The movie I thought about, the first movie that came to my mind for that segment, which I'm going to cover today as an alpha venture, is Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. I know people have seen that movie, but I just haven't heard it talked about in like years. So let me tell you who's in this movie. Lisa Kudrow, who was one of the friends as Phoebe, and Lisa Kudrow, Mira Sorvino, who was like the it girl for like 3-4 years, and she's gorgeous, but not like, I don't know, whatever. She's okay. Mira Sorvino, I think she was in the movie Mighty Aphrodite, for which she was nominated for something or another. But I've never seen that movie. And Janine Garofalo was in the movie, and I had a huge girl crush on Janine Garofalo because when she was going on, like Reality Bites or this movie, I don't really know what other movie she's been in. She also had her own comedy special. I feel like when her career was like at that Hollywood height, nobody on TV looked like her. Everyone looked like more like, Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino. So I really admired Janine Garofalo. And the most amazing person who was in there was Alan Cummings. And the movie was about two people who are losers in their adult life, who were also losers in high school, and they wanted to go to their high school reunion. And I think it's like the 20-year high school reunion or something like that. And one of them was hung up on this like really popular guy, and then the other one was always bullied by this really popular girl who happens to be dating or married and pregnant with the really popular guy. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They went to their high school reunion, and they didn't want to go back and tell everyone they're still losers in their lives, so they invented the story that they are co-inventors of the glue that on the back of Post-it notes. Of course, they were found out, and it was very embarrassing, and they had this like story arc where they have to accept themselves for who they are. One of the most amazing scenes was when Alan Cummings, who was a huge nerd in high school in the story, came back, and he's basically like Mark Zuckerberg. He's like cool now. He comes in like a stretch limo, probably with like a swimming pool in the back, and he professed his love to one of the ladies and immediately asked her to dance, kind of like prom style. And one of the girls says, "Oh, I will only dance with you if you let my best friend join us," which I thought was such a beautiful manifestation of like a friendship. Like, it's cool. I know you're like great. You're a great guy. However, I'm not gonna abandon my friend. So it's like really heartwarming. But sorry, I'm rambling. And then you get to like the most amazing part of the movie. That's when Lisa Kudrow, Alan Cummings, and Mira Sorvino did this 2-minute modern interpretive dance to Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. Guys, it was so glorious. Prior to today's show, I made Tudor watch it, and he was speechless. So if you have seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the movie, you don't have to watch the movie. It's fine. But you should Google Alan Cummings, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion interpretive dance. and I swear it's like 2 minutes that you will never get back. And you may or may not regret it, but I think you should still do it just to see what kind of feelings that dance stirs up. So right before taping of today's show, I am told that this thing I've been working at work, I've been waiting for at work, just got in. So I need to get back to work right now to finalize that. But thank you for tuning in today. This is a new wig. I am really loving it. I think this could be my new look for the next week. Orphan Annie wig is still out there somewhere. It'll come back, so don't worry. Until then, good night, good luck, don't die, and I will see you tomorrow.